Hi guys, how are you? I meant to start this stream in StreamYard in case any of you guys wanted to jump in. And I forgot out of habit, I just started it in YouTube. Truth be known, you guys probably aren't going to drop in anyway. Nobody usually does. It's dinner time, they have cook, or they just ate, or their hair looks bad. Can't look worse than flock of seagulls, right? Can't look worse than that. Like, seriously, hi, kid. I was just talking about you, baby. How old are you now? Are you 15 now or are you 16? Because I had somebody in my chat during my auction Saturday that is a kid. You're 16 now. And I said, no, you have to leave my chat because every once in a while I would make like a crack up like I do, and that would be inappropriate for a minor to hear. And I say that my videos aren't for children. And they're not for children. Because I can get raunchy. How have you been doing? What exactly have you been doing with your summer? I want to know. Because you're on summer break right now, right? You're not a child. You are a young man. However, you are a minor in the States. Anyone that's under the age of 18 is a minor. This is why I told you couldn't buy from me. Riding a four-wheel and video games, that's multitasking. No, when you do your YouTube, well, you have a YouTube channel, so you should know. When you do your YouTube, it asks you if this video is for children. That's what I meant. If this video is for children and you click no, because sometimes, I talk a little fresh or make a little joke, and it's not appropriate for children under 18. But that's not to say that you're a kid, even though real good kid is your name. So that's what I call you. I call you kid. Well, I call you baby. Let's just put it that way. I call you baby. But I don't think of you as a little kid. You've been with me for a very, very long time. Right? Am I right? Yes or no? Stop your bike, stop your video game, and answer. You've been with me for a very long time. Yeah, you thought about changing it. You've been with me a really long time, and I don't think I've ever treated you like a kid. Other than when you wanted to buy your mom a present, and I said I couldn't take money from you because you were under 18. But if your mom or your dad or somebody lets you use, or your aunt or uncle lets you use their PayPal account to pay for it, then that's fine. Or I can send an invoice to you through Square, and all you have to do is follow the email. And if you're able to use a debit card, if you've got a debit card, I'm sure you do. Hi, Kay. I'm sure you do. Then you can just go on that Square and pay it. I don't see the issue with that. What country are you in, baby? Kay, it's so good to see you. When you came in that auction last night, or Lucia's auction, bless her heart, I got to get a hold of her and show her how to handle StreamYard and invite guests in and all of that. We were supposed to do that today. Yes, I know. And that's why when I asked you how old you were, you should have said 18. You might be a young man, but you're not a good liar. In that auction, Kay, I call you Kay, I don't call you Christian. Or Kristen, sorry. Christian is the name of my son-in-law. They called you Devin when you came in, and that's Moonstone Mamas. And I think they thought that you were Devin because everybody was saying hi to Devin. So how are you doing, baby? I am having, Kristen, I am going to be in Chicago with my husband on Saturday, so I'm not going to have an auction on Saturday. So I am having an auction tomorrow, Wednesday, July 28th at 5 p.m. Eastern. So it's going to be tomorrow. Just like I used to have it on Wednesdays, Saturdays and Wednesdays. Ooh, if I go like this, the lights in my room make it look like there's UFOs out there in the sky. Ooh. Well, I'm always just so serious about that kind of stuff because it's the law, baby. So yeah, if you can make it at 5 Eastern time, Kristen, that would be fantastic. I would love to see you there. Just if nothing else, for moral support. That would be fabulous. I'm going to put it in here because I had a cancellation order. So I've got a cross and chain to go back in my inventory, and I have a separate cross. I cough whenever I come in this room. I think it's because there's so much alcohol around me. Not like, I have like bottles of I have bottles of hand tonic. Well, it's alcohol pretty much. And I've got these sitting everywhere. So I always cough when I come in here. No, I said that since I'm going to be in Chicago with my hubby at the Nationals card show, the sports card show in Chicago, where I get to meet Anthony, and I got something right here. That was something from my tacos I just ate. Hi, Tammy. I'm going to have my auction on Wednesday, tomorrow. My auction tomorrow, just like I always did. But it's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So instead of 7, like I used to always have it, it's going to be at 5. So I hope you guys can come. I don't know if that interferes with work or what, but I'm sure it'll be going for a few hours. I'm starting it at 5 instead of 7 because some people go live on Wednesdays. for just, you know, unboxing videos and things like that. And I don't want people to be torn as to which channel to be at, or try to be at both, and then you miss something that's being auctioned off. I've gotten emails about that. I was at so-and-so's channel and I missed it. I really wanted to bid on that. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. And a lot of times, the way I'll do it is if there's other auctions going, and then my count drops way down, or not even all other auctions. I shouldn't say other auctions, because it's not other auctions. It's just other people live. I will take one of my like big items and I'll just throw it up for auction. So the people that were hardcore and stayed, I got a stain on my shirt, hardcore and stayed, they get the chance to buy it. Yeah, I probably lose money, but that's okay. Cool, Kay. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do this live, to let you guys know. Look how long my hair is. I mean, really. I'm either going to go and get it cut before Saturday because it's so long. Remember when it was like this short? I'm definitely going to trim these bangs. But I think having the short hair in the hot summer, I was just as hot. I mean, I sweated just as much down here as I did when I had my hair cut. So I might let my hair grow a little bit longer. I know my husband likes it better long. So it is what it is. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I've had more important things on my mind. How do I get that out of here? Okay, so I'm just touching up some of my jewelry envelopes, working on looking over some potential inventory. Hi, Neville. How are you, baby boy? I know you're no baby boy, but Neville, I know you come in and you say hi and love you and thumbs up and all that. And I so appreciate that in my auctions. I'm having an auction tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm sitting here, there's Facebook over here, and I'm looking at Jennifer Hayes' beautiful daughter sitting in a hospital bed. That's my view to the right here. So I know you pop your head in and say, hey, once in a while. But I want to show you a couple things, Neville. Look at this. This is a bolo tie. This is sterling silver, bear claw, with turquoise. Gorgeous. I don't think this is leather. I really don't believe that this is leather, because I've had other ones that were leather and they smelled much like leather. And that one really doesn't. So I think that's man-made materials. But I have another one too that has a gun on it, Neville. I wanted to show you, just in case you were interested. My bolo guy is across the sea. This is just all a bag of jewelry that has to be processed. I have to test it, and clean it if it needs cleaned, and whatnot. I have another bolo. I'm trying to find it. It's the one with the gun. It's so cool. It needs the sterling silver to be cleaned. What did I do with it? Did I hang it up? Because like these, you guys, I have to move all my receipts, sorry. I'm in the middle of reorganizing my office, so I don't know why that's down. My office is super messy. But this is like all my pendants I have left from Saturday, but I have more pendants to come. And these are amber. And this is a liquid silver, multi-chain liquid silver that I've just twisted. I have a couple of those. I have a ton of bracelets. I have some solid rope bracelets, you guys. I kept one because it fit me well and I really liked it. But I've got several solid ropes. I've got this one that's got sterling beads. These three are twisted. And then I've got, this is just stuff that's already processed. I've got this really pretty 925 with beads. This is lapis. Different forms of lapis. Lapis chips, lapis balls. This is rhodochrosite. Peachy pink rhodochrosite. Gorgeous. And this great big long thing, one of my favorite stones, that is unikite. Unikite. And then I've got this baby that is just so interesting, but I love these beads right here. So I've got that set for tomorrow, but I have to go through and clean and process everything in that bag. And I'm trying to find, I mean, it shouldn't be over here. I don't know why I'm looking over here. What does that go to? Well, that came off something. Came off right here. I'm going to have to get back in touch with them. Hang on, Neville, because I know you like bolos. Let me find it. It's really cool looking. Oh my gosh. It is so cool looking. Unless you don't want to see it, then let me know. Hi, Patty Teague. Patty Teague. I'm sorry, Neville. I thought you would have been feeling better by now. Patty Teague, I'm having an auction tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern because I'm going to be in Chicago at the Nationals Sports Card Show with Anthony. My husband and I are going. So I will not be home. I'm allergic to alcohol. I know it. I will not be home Saturday, so I'm doing my auction tomorrow, Wednesday, at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern. I hope I didn't knock it down. I want to get all my jewelry off of my table. Oh, there went all my rubber bands. Nothing else here. See, I've just got too much sitting here because I've been moving stuff around. I just saw that stinking thing and now I can't find it. It is so cool. I almost felt like taking the gun off of it and doing, you know, the bolo. off of it and doing something really cool with it. You know what I did is I put it up somewhere, and now I don't know where I put it. It wouldn't be over there. Did I hang it up? I'm frustrated. Oh, you had a double bypass? Neville. Baby, I'm so sorry, but you know what? You made it through, right? You made it through. You're healthier now than you were before. You probably feel better now than you felt when you went in, right? Because I know several people that have had triple bypasses, and they always feel better on their way out. You know, they feel like better than they have in years. That needs to go up there because that's Harley Davidson cards. Yes, I've got Harley Davidson cards, and I've got Marvel cards, and I have Star Trek cards, and Full House cards, all kinds of cards. Okay, it's got to be in here. I'm on a mission now. Are you feeling better than you have in ages, Neville? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to hear. Yes, Mama, I do. Well, there's that bracelet. I'm going to get through so many things tomorrow, guys. I wonder if it fell behind my desk. I don't think I sold it. I haven't shown it. It's here. It's got to be here. I'm going to look till I find it because I'm stubborn. So I just thought this would be, hey, I'm having an auction tomorrow at 5. This is new inventory. You guys want to see my new inventory even though I haven't processed it yet? I can show it to you. Let me know if you want to see it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What would I have done with that? Unless I put it in the box to be processed because it needed cleaned. And then I dropped all this down here. All my rubber bands that I lovingly put on your stuff. So it stays intact. What is that? I bet you that's the jewelry I've been looking for. I'm missing a bracelet, a cuff bracelet. But I know I got in because I seen it. Yep, here it is. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl, I tried calling you. Cheryl, I'm having an auction tomorrow at 5 Eastern time. So this will be up tomorrow. Isn't that pretty? And this will be up tomorrow. This is very pretty. Leave those out of the box. He had a quadruple bypass. Oh, he's doing better than he's ever done. See, that's what I was just talking about with Neville. Yeah, I bet 3 weeks without your computer is rough. I don't doubt that for a second. That's coming to get hers. I can cancel that order. That's been weeks. Okay. Let me get all this out of the way. So, guys, I can honestly say to you right now, I have gone on a little spending spree. My husband doesn't know because he doesn't need to know because it's my money. And we have our own money from our jobs, what we make. And then I pay him like, $400 a week or whatever, $360 a week or whatever. We're still modifying it a little bit for my half of the bills. I'll find that bolo for tomorrow, Neville, if you're interested. It's of a gun. The gun is the bolo part. It is so cool looking. I know I wrapped it up and put it in a plastic bag. Stretch. What I did with it, it's not over here because this is all stuff that I put over here to take care of in a bunch of my ring magazines. So, okay. It's gonna. I wonder if it fell on the floor. Oh, good, Neville. I hope that stays that way, sweetie. My uncle passed away in maybe 2005. He passed away 2005 after his second heart transplant. He had this heart transplant for maybe 20 years, okay? And believe it or not, you can believe me, you cannot. It doesn't matter to me if you believe me, whatever. He took on the personality, actions, and feelings, and like I said, personality of the heart that he received. And so, he like completely changed, right? To say the least. Wonder if I should put this down because I think I'm going to get all my drinks, which I'm out of. Goes a bottle. I wasn't planning to do this, but you guys are here, so I may as well show you what I'm going to get processed tonight for the auction tomorrow. So I may as well, right? And then he decided that he just wanted to go off of all meds. And so he went off all of his meds. He said he was ready to go. And he went. But he would make the comments after his surgeries, because he had bypasses, double bypasses, triple bypasses, quadruple bypasses, you know, and then he just went right to a new heart. And then when that one, these were all little pieces of bubble wrap that I use to pack your guys' boxes when I do your jewelry, because I am an overpacker. And yeah, he bounced back so fast after, you know, all of his surgeries, because he had suffered, like, he had his first triple bypass when he was like 34. Like, he had always had a bad heart. And that's a gold chain. I need to put that there. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. This is brand new. I'll show you this. I just got this today, so I'll show it to you. I was wearing it all day, and I just took it off about, I don't know, about 20 minutes ago, just before I went live. Okay. We're going to bring the monitor down, because then I don't have to hold things up to the monitor and hurt myself. That's how I do it for my auctions. That's how I do it now. And now you're all green. Let me wiggle this. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, I bet, Neville. Now, some people can have, probably not because you were in ICU, but some people can have that is weird. I don't know where that went. That's very odd. Did I hang it up here because of its length? Guys, I bought these from J&J Crafts, Jennifer, just because they were freaking beautiful. They're Cookie Lees, and I used to have Cookie Lees, and I loved them. This was before I went to silver, the sterling silver, and I've got two chains, long chains like this of Cookie Lee that are necklaces, or you can make them belts or whatever you want. This one's got a great big clasp, and this one's got a lobster claw clasp as well. So these can be worn as belts or necklaces or whatever you want. My question, these didn't work for what I wanted them to work for myself. Is this something you guys would want me to bring to my auction, even though it's not sterling? Is this something you'd still be interested in? I would probably sell them both together. I'm just wondering, do my silver girls wear silver tone and sterling silver? Look at that cross. That's silver tone, or I would have sold that. These are all personal. That's an elephant. I don't know. And you guys, you know, Cheryl, listen up. So, I'm about to blow your mind, you guys. I bet, Neville. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that, baby. You guys are going to be so happy. Cheryl especially. Okay. You guys know I have this pendant, right? This great big pendant. Love it. Turquoise and Larimar. Nice, big, heavy pendant. I said, I'm keeping it, I'm keeping it, I'm keeping it. It's 2 3/4 inches long. And then this ring, remember this ring? Hi, Kathy. Kathy, remember this ring? Do your job, Cameron. Okay, you guys remember this ring, right? Hi, Dolly. I said I'm never going to sell this, right? Beautiful, 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 right? Well, guys, guess what? Oh, I've got an owie there. I'm going to sell the ring. Did you hear that, Kathy? I'm going to sell this ring tomorrow. It's going to cost a pretty penny. Tammy, I'll tell you why. Because I decided after my husband, I got to thinking, has a whole man cave full of his man stuff that he loves, collectibles, mostly that I bought for him. I have to go get some more water. And they make him very happy. And my husband bought me, and I'll show you what he bought me, probably 10 years ago. He bought these about 10 years ago. Rambo figures, right? And 10 years ago, I paid the bills, right? Well, this pegboard is coming down. And in its place is going to go 2 like 12-foot shelves. The top shelf is going to be like my rolls of bubble wrap, my bubble mailers, my light stuff, right? Maybe my sealer I use to seal my packages, things that I can get off of her. And then the bottom drawer can be all my jewelry stuff, or can be all my boxes, and then it'll be all my jewelry stuff, which will be all my jewelry equipment, my sizers, my soldering equipment, my flux, everything. Down here, and it'll get everything off my desk here, and then I can just put like this tree, what I just showed you with everything on it. It would free up several of my little drawers down here. This. I might just be able to push that back against the wall and leave it against the wall. But the bottom shelf right here, or maybe I'll do it on the top, I don't know. But something hit me. Come August 1st, I have to get some water. I'll be right back, you guys. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Be right back. Yeah. Thanks, honey. He was like, babe, gymnastics is getting ready to start. And I'm like, oh, I just went live. You seriously need what, Cheryl? So I started thinking about what makes me happy. What would I like to have? What have I always wanted to have? Now I have my own money. My husband and I split everything right down the middle. Yes, I have to pay a lot more money a month now because I'm paying for health insurance now that used to always come out of my husband's paycheck. We're splitting groceries. That used to just come out of our joint account. And my husband is making, we're trying to get out of debt. So 3 bills we have: a mortgage, when we redid the bathroom, we have that bill. And then we have one other bill, that card that we use to consolidate. Oh, the ring and necklace. Yeah, Cheryl. And we're trying to get those paid off, so that, let's say the minimum payment on each of those is $100 a month. Let's just say, I don't know what they are. My husband pays the bills. We pay $500. The mortgage is $539 or something like that. We owe $30,000 on it. We pay that. We want to pay double, but we can't. We're not quite there yet to pay double. But the bathroom bill is $89 a month, right? We pay $400 a month on that. So what I used to pay him doubled, because I wanted everything to be split down the middle. You know what I mean? And he kept saying, no, I don't want that because I make a lot more money than you. And I said, no. I want it split down the middle. If I have to go get a job, I will go and get a job to make up for it. I just want it split down the money, or split down the middle. I want you to have your own money, and I want me to have my own money. So that if I buy something and you're getting your bill money, and then we have money that goes into a savings. I want to be able to buy that. Or if we go out, like my husband said today, that's going to come out of our main checking account that we still have, a few $1,000s in there. Because I said, do we split that, or are we just leaving it in there? And he said, we're just leaving it in there. And when we go out to eat and stuff like that, or groceries, because I was going to pay for groceries too, it'll come out of that. And gas will come out of that. So I'm all for, this other bill that we have, paying $500 a month, and the minimum's $30 some. We pay $500 a month on that. So I'm paying half of all those instead of, the $300 a month I used to give him. That did pay our bills, but not all the extras that he was paying. Now, my husband makes just under $20 an hour. So, I mean, he makes a very good living. So, but I want everything to be 50-50. If it's easier for him because he makes more money. Plus, he works a second job now to pay for the truck that he bought. I pay my student loans. I really have to kick myself in the butt and get stuff on eBay listed because I really need to double my income. But I thought, before we do all this, I don't know what got into me. This was a 2-day period, okay? You know that I have loved Sylvester Stallone since I was 13. Okay. Have all his movies, go to all his movies. I use his wife's skincare line since I was 24. So, there's that. Not because it's his wife, just because it's a good skincare program. And I ordered it after I had chickenpox at 24. I got chickenpox from my kids. And I had pox on top of pox on top of pox. Like I couldn't even see clearly because they were on my nose so bad. They almost hospitalized me because I was so bad. But after I had them, I had all these marks on my face. And I was using the vitamin E cream and everything on my face, and it made all my scars go away. It made them all go away. There's a couple that I still have. But anyway, so I've always been a Stallone fan. And then I like boxing. And I'm really into boxing. And I have the Ring magazine from like the last 15 years. Like so much so that this is just fly off the handle. Like this is a DVD I just bought because I didn't have them. Escape Plan 1, 2, and 3. They're not very good. But like these Ring magazines. My son buys me these every year for Mother's Day. He renews my subscription. So, I have all of these because I'm such a boxing fan, right? So I thought, and I love Mike Tyson. Those are my Rambo figures sitting in Rocky Balboa shorts. Mike Tyson has a little Speedo on, so there's my buffalo. See, and there's the Rocky disc in my plate that Anthony got for me. So I put my Rocky Balboa shorts on him, but those are 3 Rambo figures. And then there's my Mike Tyson photograph. My son, I found on Facebook where I put my favorite Mike Tyson photograph. He tracked down the photographer. Said to the photographer, I'd like to get a poster made or a photograph of this photo. It's my mom's favorite. He said, well, that's licensed. I can't sell you a photo of that one, but here's some other ones to pick from. And that was the second closest, so he picked that one. I don't know how much it cost because it's like 45 by 30. It's huge. But it's an actual photograph. It's not a poster. It's a photograph. So my son commissioned that made. This was about 4 years ago on Christmas. He got it in the mail. He sent it to a framing company. He didn't take it down to Michael's or anything. No, he sent it out to a framing company and had it professionally framed. Got it back in the mail in this great big crate and everything. And that was my Christmas present from him. I don't know how many hundreds of dollars he spent on that, but that'll always be my prized possession. But anyway, I'm a huge boxing fan. So I decided, my husband doesn't even know this, and it doesn't matter. Hi, Sharon. It doesn't even matter because it's my money, but I spent about $500 on Rocky, Rambo, and boxing memorabilia. And I was talking to Sharon Bolte, who just came into the chat, and we were talking about, I don't know if she brought it up or if I brought it up, and about what, I was thinking, what would I love more? would I love to have that jewelry that I wear when I go out? Or would I love to have my memorabilia that I can look at every day when I'm in this room and I can display and be so proud of? Hi, Jacob. Oh, Jacob, I love you so much. Let me make you a mod. Hang on. So I decided what was more important to me, what gave me more happiness. That ring and necklace and some other things. I'm selling my very large amethyst ring too. There, you're a mod, Jacob. To have these collectibles and more. And I appreciate your compliment, Jacob. Thank you so much, honey. And I decided the collectibles, not the jewelry. And and that selling those two pieces, even though they're very expensive pieces, isn't going to cover everything that I've bought. But it makes me feel better with what I bought. So I got this Rocky. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for everything, but I got this Rocky. These are not to be sold. These are personal collection forever. From the 80s. I'm not going to open it. And this is just a few things that have come in. And I have multiples of some of my Rambos. And that's okay, because with one of my packages came this bag full of ammo or guns and things like that. And so I'll need a Rambo for every gun and stuff. Because look at this Rambo. I want you to see the quality. This is me, you guys, sharing a passion that I have had for years but never acted upon. Okay? And this is Rambo. I want you to look at his face and see the quality in this piece, like the individual hair, and on the back, all the scars. It looks like him. He's got his knife right here. It's glued on there or whatever. But I was doing this, and I was with a friend listing, working hangout, and she's like, Kelly, that is so silly. Hi, Linda. And I went, what? This is not silly. And I was going, I'm coming for you, Murdoch. She thought that was silly. And I'm like, it's not silly. It's awesome. Look at him. He is great quality. So anyway, I got that with the gun. But then I got two guys of lower quality, because not all of them are great quality. But they came with all these guns and stuff. And when I was on shopgoodwill.com looking for stuff for eBay to go down to my local Goodwill, there was like 100, just all kinds of weapons, everything. The Jeep, the airplane, everything that was Rambo, the buildings, everything. And like my top bid was like $75, right? And I wanted to get it. I wanted to get it so bad because I've never seen it. And like each one of those items sells for like $100 to $200 on eBay. So I was going to flip it, use the proceeds to pay for my collectibles, right? Or maybe I would keep it. I don't know. And I fell asleep sitting in this chair and I lost it. One person bid like $1 or $2 over my top bid. The auction had like 10 minutes to go. I fell asleep and they won it. And so I truly believe my obsession now with buying all of this is because I missed out on that. But I've got all these weapons, but I have to have 100 different Rambos, right? So I can style them on the shelf with little stickies under their feet so they don't fall with the different weapons. So, and then I got some Rocky stuff. So, yeah, these are beat up and they're naked. But so I got this Rocky. I need to Sharpie the rest of his hair or use my leather glue or acrylic glue and touch up his head, touch up his hair. Although he is old now, and that really is what his hair looks like. But I got a Clubber Lang, which I didn't really care about, but I got the Clubber Lang, and then I got the Rocky, and I'm going to sew clothes for Rocky. Because to buy the clothes, it is very, very, very expensive. So I'm just going to sew his clothes. I'll sew him some trunks and maybe leave him, you know, without his shirt. I don't know why this color is so much lighter than this color. It doesn't make sense, but it's a lower quality than some of the other ones. But the faces look okay. Cover my face. But anyway, so I got these because I didn't even know they made Rocky figures. When I found out they made Rocky figures, oh, that is so cool, Neville. And then, of course, I got this guy. Now, I have another one of this guy. But like I said, you can't have enough Rambos. So anyway, but you can see their arms. This looks more like over the top. Like an over the top. But he's got the Rambo headband. So he's Rambo. But see, their hands are ready for weapons. So I could have 10 of these because these are all over the place and cheap. I could have 10 of these and then just put different weapons on them and put them up on my shelf and I'll be happy. But you see the difference in the quality? And I paid more for this one than I would have for this one. But you see the face on this one? And then you see the face on this one. You could tell the quality. So some you pay more for. And then I got this guy, and he's a Rambo, and I have another one of him, but he didn't come with the top. So that's what I've gotten so far. Now, every day I'll probably get more because, did I show you guys this one? The Rocky in the robe, and he's got white trunks on, but I'm not going to open it. I will get more every single day because I've got Mike Tyson cards coming. I have Mike Tyson plaques coming. I have Evander Holy, you know, with their name plaque, you know, engraved in the plaque. And Evander Holyfield. I've got 12-inch Muhammad Ali with Joe Frazier figures coming in the box. I've got Joe Louis starting lineups and Roberto Duran and Mike Tyson. I have a knockoff Mike Tyson from overseas. But he looks pretty cool, but he doesn't look like Mike Tyson. But he's got the belts and everything with him. Bye, Tammy. Love you. And I'll just draw his tattoos on his body. I'm not worried about it. All right, so on to jewelry. So I figured, what's more important to me? This and this, or collecting those other things that are going to bring me so much more happiness. I mean, I love this ring. Don't get me wrong. I love this ring. But love it. But it's going up for sale tomorrow. So there we go. And Sharon bitched me out. Sharon Bolte bitched me out yesterday. I knew you were going to blah. You said you weren't ever going to sell those. And well, that was before I went apeshit crazy on the collectibles. And I don't need to sell my stuff to pay for that. It's just kind of you know, so I don't feel guilty. Okay, Cameron, I'm going to have to ask you to do your job, babe. So you remember this? It's darker than this, but it is a faint amethyst. This ring I've had for a very, very long time, and it's got a huge amethyst in it. Prong set. I will be selling that tomorrow. All right. This is going to be sold tomorrow. I was going to keep this, and I thought, nope, I'm not going to. I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to sell it. Bypass ring. You can make it any size that you want. And I'll size it accordingly to whoever wins. Isn't that gorgeous? That is so gorgeous. That'll be in the auction tomorrow night. I don't know how long this auction will be. Depends on if anybody goes live over the top of me. We'll see. And then I got this bracelet today. And nope, that's not the bracelet I got today. This is a repair bracelet. It's a gorgeous bracelet, but I need a stone for it. Okay. Here's my here's that bolo, Neville. If you're still here. Yeah, this is leather. Okay. Now this needs cleaned up. I haven't cleaned it up. Haven't done anything to it. But this is the bolo tie. That's the bolo to it. Isn't that cool? It's going to look so gorgeous when I clean it. It is so pretty. It is so gorgeous. So that'll be available tomorrow with the other one. Unless somebody's really interested in it, then you can hit me up. Let me know. I'll touch base with you after the live. But this is an easy one. It just rides up like a regular tie, but it doesn't fall. But I just thought that was really cool. But I have to process it. I have to make sure that it and the cones are 925. And these are really decorated. If I have to sell this on eBay, I will. And this I have to clean. Yeah, I thought so too, Neville. And it's not because I have to, like I said. It's not because I have to. It's because it makes me feel better, because I feel guilty spending the money on myself for something like that. So it makes me feel better. You think that bolo's nice, Neville? Wait till it's cleaned out. And then I have this. Again, I have to process it. It looks super light, but it's not as light as it looks. It is an amethyst, or it's supposed to be amethyst ring with graduated stones. in an emerald cut. And they're not showing hardly at all as purple on the camera, but they are. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it shows the real color, sometimes it doesn't. See, up close, it's showing more the real color. Those are all a very pretty purple, but it doesn't look like it right now. So that'll be available tomorrow, provided that it passes processing. Again, these are all things that I just got, and I have not tested it. And I try and put everything in baggies so that they don't get scratched up and all that kind of stuff. And there's this. I'm just going to show you everything. Y'all know I like balls. I'm actually trying to get a couple graduated ball necklaces for myself. So I've got this chain. It has balls, but it's a solid box chain. You know what a solid box chain is? I sell them. It's completely solid silver. So it's super, super strong. This will be in tomorrow's auction. Hi, Kate. Hi, Leticia. Guys, I'm having an auction tomorrow night, Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern. 5 p.m. Eastern. Because I'm not having an auction Saturday. I'm going to be in Chicago with my hubby. So spread the word. Try and make it if you can. I would appreciate it, even if you're just there for moral support. All right, now these, again, they have not been processed. They have not been cleaned. I'm going to show you these, and I'm going to put them on. I bought these for myself. But if I can't wear them, then I'm going to sell them. They are, you know, I love azurite. They are azurite with 925 beads. Now, you guys know I can't wear earrings, but I have found 2 pairs of earrings that I can wear. So I'm trying earrings out as I go to see if maybe they're earrings I can wear. Because I used to be able to wear earrings. Now everything infects my ears. Bye, Neville. Love you, babe. You stay safe. Sharon, I'm so happy you got your parcel and you love everything. I appreciate that, honey. I'll ask you just like I ask everybody. Is the quality what you were expecting? Are you happy? Happy with the quality of the jewelry you received? These don't look too bad. You can see them hanging down. I have to put a different hook on them, a longer hook. But let's see if my ears get red. See, they're getting red already. We'll see if they get red. Thank you, Kate. Okay, now I have not cleaned these, guys. This was a set of rings I bought. I bought this as a set. Here's a turquoise. There's the sweet spot. Beautiful matrixing. The brown matrixing makes me think of chocolate starts with an N. I can't think of the name of it. Oh, good. I'm happy that you are happy with the quality. That is so important to me, Sharon. Nippon or Nepal? No, I can't think of it. But anyway, but then it's got this different matrixing right here. Well, I guess that's brown too. But this is a very beautiful turquoise stone. But, you know, it needs cleaned. You know, it's dirty. This one is so adorable. This is a smaller one. It's the Thunderbird. Of course, it's not clean. But it's got Sleeping Beauty turquoise in it. Super cute. It needs cleaned. If anybody is interested in anything that I show you and you don't want it cleaned, let me know. And I'll leave it. And then if it gets auctioned off and you don't win it, I'll just send it to the other person. If you do win it, I'll send it to you however you want. Or if you want it cleaned, I can clean it. This one, I think, is stabilized turquoise. And we talked in quite a bit of detail about stabilized turquoise the other day. Last auction. Hold on, guys. I'm going to cover up the boobs so you don't get boob cam. We don't need nipple gate. Okay. Wanted to shut my screen. About stabilized turquoise, how they take the crumbly, because not all turquoise can be processed. A lot of it is just very soft stone. It's crumbly. You can't cut it. It's not strong enough to cut. It's not hard enough to cut. I love it. That's right. And so what they do is they take it, they crumble it up, they mix it with a resin, okay? They form a stone, and then it's very, very hard. Once it dries, it's very, very hard. It's still turquoise, okay? But it's processed turquoise. It's turquoise that's had something done to it, something added to it. A lot of your turquoise is stabilized, and you don't even know it. Why I think this is stabilized is you don't feel the matrixing over the top. It's very glossy. It's very shiny. And that is very common for stabilized turquoise because it's polished so much and it's shiny because of the resin that is used to make the stone. And a lot of times you might have dips or, matrixing in here. And if you feel over the stone is very smooth. And it's very, very glossy. And I have been trying really hard studying on the side, on my own, all about turquoise. I'm trying to learn so much more about turquoise. This particular one it's beautiful, but it has a different setting in that you see right there, it's an adjustable ring. So you could put this underneath and make it smaller if you want to, or you can open it up, which I can easily do with one of my mandrels, and make it a bigger ring, and then you'll have a little gap right here. So you can wear this any way you want, on any finger that you want, but it's a beautiful turquoise. It's still turquoise. Excuse me. It's just stabilized turquoise. And I always forget the word stabilized. I'm going to write it on my desk. Because I just learned about it. I didn't know anything about it. I just always thought that was not really turquoise. And it is turquoise. And a lot of the turquoise that's sold, like on the market and in the tourist trade, is stabilized turquoise. It's cheaper to produce and to make and to cut. It's a lot easier to cut and polish than it is an actual untouched turquoise. According to the gentleman that makes them. And I try so hard to get a hold of these people, to educate myself and to learn. And so many of them aren't willing to even talk to me or anything. But the ones that really, really love what they do, and they love when somebody else loves what they do, has a similar passion for it, they love to talk. Okay, this one is gorgeous. It's a Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Now this isn't showing the color. If I back it up, there you go. So up close, it's not showing the color. If you back it up right there, that's the color. That's the color of the turquoise right there. Beautiful. And this is a very old. I wonder, since I've learned so much about Old Pawn, I sold Saturday an Old Pawn, and I didn't realize it was an Old Pawn until I was looking at it when I was selling it. Yeah, this isn't, but this is not marked. But this doesn't have any of the marks that would indicate, because Old Pawn is not going to be signed. This needs to be shaped, which is not a big deal if you have the right equipment. But this is one I would be like, I want to keep. I love it because it is authentic green turquoise. And you can see the matrixing and the imperfections here. They're so beautiful. Your finger catches on them. So it's a polished stone, but it's not so polished that, you know, they've polished down the imperfections. You can still feel those. That's the kind of turquoise I like, where the matrixing you can feel and the imperfections you can feel. And there's the matrixing on the side. Now, this is not cleaned. It has not been processed. I have to test them first. I love green turquoise too, Cheryl. In fact, you guys have seen the green turquoise that I wear every time I wear my other turquoise. It's my ring I got from Jennifer's daughter. Makes the silver tone wire with the turquoise. Jennifer Hayes' daughter. She makes those. Or, I mean, not Jennifer Hayes. The other one. I've been having terrible brain fog lately. And you guys remember this green turquoise. This has got a crack. I haven't been able to wear this because it's too small for me now. I could sell this one too, but before, you know, I like this kind of stuff when the matrixing, it's got like a chip there. and it's got a crack right there. I mean, nothing's going to happen, but it's a beautiful ring. It's a large ring on a finger. And if anybody's interested in this one, I can sell this one tomorrow too. Oh, Sharon, tornado warning in effect. Yeah, Cheryl, I can't wear this one anymore. I used to wear it all the time, but I can't, it won't fit my finger anymore. So I think I'm going to sell that one. But you guys know, my Yazzie, my Evelyn Yazzie, I haven't decided if I'm selling her or not. I think I'm going to hold on to her for a little while. And I think I'm going to sell this one. I think I'm going to sell that turquoise. I'm just getting everything out of my personal collection. And you know, guys, my lapis, I even thought about selling that lapis. And you guys you're gonna freak out. Thought about selling my azurite right here. Thought about selling my azurite, and I know you guys want that. This green one. I wear this one on my pinky. I wear this on my pinky next to my Bali turquoise, green turquoise. I wear this one next to it because they complement each other. Now, I'll never sell this one because it was a gift. But I might sell this green one. But yeah, that is gorgeous. It's not showing up. The darkness of it is not showing up. But that's a darker green. That'll be in the auction. I don't know if I'm selling that or not. We'll see. Going back in for now. I even thought about selling my purple cross, my purple azurite cross that matches this purple azurite ring. But I have this, I've got this. It's missing the turquoise here. See, it's missing the turquoise. I just wiped it all clean so I can redo it. Until I learn how to do chipped or inlay work, I colored that in with blue Sharpie and use a secondary color. Nobody can even tell that that's not turquoise. That's the kind of jewelry that I've been wearing, guys. The secondary stuff so you guys can have all the nice stuff. All right, here we go. Oh, Patty Kent. Patty Kent says, hey, Mom, I got my torque wrapped nicely like Fort Knox. Thank you. Patty Kent. I spent an hour, a little bit under, maybe about 50 minutes, wrapping that torque. I didn't have a box to fit it, but I ended up finding a box. If I pushed the torque together, which wouldn't hurt it at all, it would fit in there with a little bubble wrap, and then bubble wrap that, and then put it in a box and tissue, paper, all of that. And for this one little torque bracelet, your box was like this, but you paid $70 for that torque, and that torque was well worth $70. It was a beautiful torque necklace in beautiful condition. And that was not my hard-earned money that paid for that. Well, it was for me to get it. It was my hard-earned money to pay for it. But that's your hard-earned money that you won that at auction. And I take that seriously. And $70 is a lot of money. And so, of course, I'm going to package it like Fort Knox, because I've said this before, and you can all think I'm crazy if you want to. Every piece of jewelry I buy because I love it. In case I get stuck with it, I love it. And when I sell it, I respect that piece of jewelry. Okay? I respect the jewelry when I have it. I respect the jewelry after you purchase it or after you win it. And I especially respect the jewelry when I'm wrapping it, because as soon as I put it in the envelope, my respect for you guys, okay, because you know I love and respect you guys. My respect for you guys goes into the respect for the jewelry. And that is important to me. And I'm showing you the respect that you know what, how loving I am, you guys. Just shut up, quit complaining, and listen to me. Because I got to get it out, you know. Not shut up, please be quiet. Because you know I'm bubbly and I vomit love, and I'm vomiting love. So here we go. The respect that I have for you, I transfer that to your jewelry. And when I'm wrapping your jewelry, a lot of auctions will throw all the jewelry in a bag, and you'll get it all in a bag. And it's tumbled together the whole time. I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying that's wrong. My respect for you and the jewelry. Yes, I respect the individual pieces of jewelry. I worked my ass off to find those pieces of jewelry. I worked my ass off to pay for them. I worked my ass off to process them, and I worked my ass off to clean them, and I worked my ass off to present them to you. So I respect that piece of jewelry, and I put each piece in its own bag. It deserves that respect. That way, when it's being transported to you in its little box, I put multiple pieces of jewelry in one box, but you might get 2, 3, 4 boxes. It just depends on how many pieces of jewelry you get. And I'm sorry you have to open up 50 million bags. I know some of you complain that you have to open up 50 million bags when you get it, but I don't care. I don't care that you have to open up 50 million bags, because open up the bags. At least you're not telling me, Kelly, this broke. Kelly, this is bent. Kelly, there's something wrong with this. You know, I wrap everything individually. And if you guys notice, I'm going off on my high horse, and I don't care. If I have, like, I try and sell you like the pendants with the chains, if I have the chains. And some chains in the pendant can go into a bag together. But snake chains, I always take them off of the pendant, and I carefully wrap that snake chain around these 2 fingers. Okay? I take the snake chain. It's tightly wrapped, but it's not going to kink it. Nothing's going to happen to it. And then I take my little bag, okay, or whatever bag I have, and I'll slip that perfectly wrapped snake chain into the bag and seal it. And the reason I don't put that chain in with the pendant is because I don't want that chain to kink. A snake chain will kink. I don't want it to kink. So yes, I'll spend more money. I spend a lot of money on bags. I'll spend more money on bags to wrap those chains individually, so that when they get to you, they're in perfect condition, or they're in near perfect condition. Everything I sell just about is used. So, you know, sometimes there's a little quirk here, a little quirk there. But it's in good condition when you get it. Most of you appreciate it. A lot of time is spent wrapping your guys' jewelry for shipment. Hi, Cindy. How are you? And thank you to those that appreciate the fact that each piece goes in a separate bag. I do that for the protection of the pieces. So, anyway, thank you very much, Patty. I appreciate that. Cindy does jewelry auctions too. Very, very nice sterling silver items, vintage costume jewelry items. Cindy, I don't think you do like the fashion jewelry, but you do the vintage costume jewelry like I used to collect. Mad Core used to collect those, like in brooches. But she has some very, very nice sterling silver items. And she does auctions with Roberta and her, and sometimes Gianna. Who else do you do auctions with, Cindy? She does it like 2 nights in a row, don't you, Cindy? On the weekends? Yeah, it's mostly silver. Yeah, mostly sterling silver. But yeah, she's got great auctions too, guys, on the weekends. And look, I pimp people out. I'll tell you about other people's auctions. Why not? There's enough to go around. You know, I'll give Cindy all the love in the world. She's not going to jump on and do an auction when I'm doing an auction. You know, I mean, she respects me. I respect her. I'm going to pimp her out if I can, because she's got a great auction. You know, I go in there and I watch her auctions. Sometimes I buy things. But yeah, check her out, Jewelry Nurse. Okay, here's the next piece. Now, this is sterling silver and turquoise. Again, you're not seeing the dark. It's darker than what you're seeing. But what I want you to focus on is the links in here. The sterling silver, and that's just metal work. It's not marcasites or anything like that. What I need to replace now, whether I get a chance to do it before the auction tomorrow night, Cindy, I'm doing an auction tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Eastern because I'm going to be in Chicago with Tom on Saturday. So I'm doing an auction tomorrow at 5 Eastern. If you're home and not working, come on by. Yep, post links in the chat. Why not? That's why we do auctions with everybody on Sunday, to help out other sellers. Absolutely. I always encourage you guys. Well, I don't always encourage you, but you are more than welcome to post about your auctions and stuff in my chat, and post your links in my chat. I'm all about lifting up other people. I don't know. Cindy, look at this. Cindy, look at this ring. This is my ring, Cindy, that I got, that I swore I would. Oh, Cindy, you know I love you. You know I love you, girl. I will pimp you out. Cindy, look at this ring. I don't think you've seen it. Come on, Cameron. Do your job. Come on, baby. Focus for Mama. Mama loves you. Thank you, baby. See this ring? It's like 3 inches long, Cindy. I swore up and down I was never going to sell it. Look at the detail. Turquoise and coral. I bought a whole bunch of boxing collectibles and some Mike Tyson collectibles and Rocky and Rambo collectibles. And this ring's going to be auctioned off tomorrow, Cindy. It's a huge ring. Look. Well, I have a huge face. There's my finger. I have a huge finger. But that is a behemoth. Spread the word, girl. I'm auctioning this off tomorrow. And this, which is Mexico. It's got a bear on it. This is Navajo. This great big pendant. You could tell how big it is from my hand. The colors are darker than that, but it's Larimar on the bottom and turquoise on the top. That beautiful bale. There's the colors. There's the colors right there. Out of focus, but there's the colors. So I'm going to be auctioning this off tomorrow too. 2 pieces I said I wasn't going to auction, but because I spent $500 on collectibles, yeah. Patty, let me look. I don't think it is. But it's $9.25 because I tested it. It was a pendant at one point, guys, because look. Somebody put a bale on there, but then they made it into a ring. I don't think it is marked. But it doesn't have like the old pawn markings in it or anything. I can't tell you when it was. I can't tell you when it was made. Ooh. Why you got to do that on the Saturday that I'm not going to be available, Cindy? I'm going to be in Chicago with my husband at the Nationals Sports Card Show, meeting Anthony and a bunch of other people. No, you don't see them together very often. Maybe on the way home, I can listen to your auction. Yeah, this is not marked. I never cared whether it was marked or not because when I bought it, I paid up the butt for it because it was for me and I didn't care. But it is $9.25. Yeah, Patty, but I don't see any other marks. But it's gorgeous. I swore I was never going to sell it. Never going to sell it. Never going to sell it. Come on, Cameron. Does Mama have too many lights on for you? Cindy, my camera's name is Cameron. Yes, I don't know what I did there. So I will gladly give this up for my boxing sports memorabilia. I don't have to sell my jewelry to pay for my collection, but it makes me feel better to do it. It makes me feel better to do it. Yeah, I didn't get marked prior to the 50s. But anyway, with this right here, I don't know if I'll have a chance to put one on, but this is where it hooks right here. And you can see right there the safety chain has fallen off. And I don't know if I don't have a chance to put one on, I'll make sure that this is closed. But I'm just leaving it open because it'll be easier when I put the chain on, if I have time. But you push it right here and you open it. If your fingers work, then you can feel it. There you go. So it's got one of these openings and closings. Beautiful, beautiful bracelet. I love the inside. Now I'm taking a poll. Okay, Leticia, I love you. How many think that I should clean these links? Should I leave them the way they are, or should I brighten up the top silver? Or just leave it the way it is? Put clean it or leave it in the chat. It's beautiful, beautiful bracelet. And I'm pretty sure it's 7.5 because I had it on. Patty says leave it. Cindy, I might call you after I get off this live and be like, show me what you got. I want to see what you got. Leave it. Sharon Bolte, I thought you were leaving. No? It's almost 8 inches. No, I can't. No, it's not. It's 7.5 because I can't count that part. Yeah, it was 7.5. I had it on. Yes. Yes. Yes, Cindy. I agree. If people want to if people want to purchase it, they're willing to purchase it. You know, more power to them. It's a beautiful piece. It's a one of a kind. You're never going to find another one like it. And so I guess I'm leaving it. This will be available tomorrow. This, now I would normally say, okay, so this is genuine turquoise. It is not stabilized turquoise. This beautiful cuff. That's not the real color. Let me get the color first, and then we'll worry about looking at it. There we go. There's the color. There's the bright color. Now we'll put it in focus. That's not the color. That's the color, that bright color. I don't know why when it goes into the camera, it lightens. But this cuff has to just be wiped up. It's got beautiful design around it, that rope design. Beautiful turquoise stone. You can feel the matrixing. You can feel it with your fingertips. It's got nice detail next to it. Not exactly intricate, but very nice detailing. Beautiful. And again, it's tight on me, but I could fix it so I could wear it. But that is beautiful. That'll be available tomorrow. And again, to anybody who buys this, I don't recommend, see, this needs to be shaped a little bit, which I have the tools to do it. Okay. See where it's off just a little bit right here? I will have that shaped by tomorrow, and it'll be perfectly round. And this is why I have spent thousands of dollars, literally, on equipment to fix jewelry, properly fix jewelry. Hi, Mona Liz. Mona, how are you? I almost put a message on one of your Facebook posts today, or maybe I did. Oh, Cindy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So yeah, this is just absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, it's got silver balls. Silver balls. So I have that cuff. Along with that first cuff I showed, two cuffs, two bracelets actually. This one, I have to test each one of these stones. Some of these are glass, I'm sure. But we're going to go down the line, and of course we'll test it. We'll test the silver. I'm sure some of them are real. They've got holes in the back. Maybe they're all real. I don't know. It's marked 925. I don't ever worry about markings. You guys know this, because I test everything, as I'm sure Cindy does. And if you want gold, let me know in the chat right now. I've got some gold studs and some gold CZ, they look like diamonds with the gold setting. I have those. Let me know if you want to see those tomorrow, because everybody asked for gold earrings. I bought some and then nobody's buying them. So, and then this, which I believe is stabilized, and of course it needs cleaned, so let's not talk about how dirty it is. That's 925. I don't know if there's other marks. I don't see any more, but I have to clean it. Okay, so Cindy, you like these kinds of necklaces. This came in a lot that I won. It's got a T clasp. It's got little beads. It's not liquid silver. Or no, it is liquid silver, but I'll test it to make sure. But it's got markings around it, so it doesn't look like silver, but it's got these little beads. It's a fetish necklace, and it's got little birds. And it's a short necklace. Cindy, I know that you like this kind of stuff. I would give you a kick butt deal on this, because I know you love fetish stuff. This is 12 3/4 in length. I do. Oh no, I don't do repairs for people. No. I might size rings for people if they buy them from me, but I've got all of the equipment to solder, which I still need to teach myself how to do it. To polish, I've got the nice ring sizer. I've got all of the bracelet, forms to. I spent thousands of dollars on stuff. I may repair something to sell it, like put a new lobster claw clasp or a spring ring clasp, or I might fix a chain, or I might put a stone in a ring that's missing a stone, and I'll tell people, yes, I've done this. If I alter something or fix something, I tell people that it was fixed, that I fixed it. Exactly, Cindy. Everything has to be tested. Yeah, I don't, I really need to learn how to solder. Once I learn how to solder, I'll probably have another 100 pieces of jewelry. Plus I have some personal pieces that I need to have soldered, but I'll have pieces I'll show you real quick. Sorry guys, I'll get back to the jewelry, I promise. But Cindy, you haven't seen this. I'll show you. And my guys have already, all my loves have already seen this or that. Like this right here, I have to find a comparable face for. Okay. So this is beautiful Thunderbirds. And I have to find a watch face that'll fit in here, but I have to do that in person. This is my box of things that need this. No, this is not my box of things that need done. I grabbed the wrong box. I'll have this tomorrow too, guys. That's a cuff, but it needs cleaned. I grabbed the wrong box. Here's the box. But look at this ring, Cindy. I've got two of them that are almost identical. And all they need is a coral stone. And I bought a ring with two coral stones in it. And Kathy bought it, and she didn't want the stones to go into the rings. So now I'm still on the search for coral. But you see these two rings? They're two different, but they're similar. But they're both missing the inside stone. I bought them like that. And when I find the right stone, I will use jewelry epoxy on the bottom. Whether or not Native Americans use the epoxy, they just put them in there and secure with the prongs. I still will put a little bit of jewelry epoxy in there. It's made for jewelry. It is epoxy. But all I have to do is find two pieces of coral that are, come on, baby, of comparable size. And then I'll have these beautiful rings to sell. Yeah, I have my Dremel, and then I have the polishing, extensions to put on there. But I got Gianna and Sandy were talking, and I called Sandy, and she didn't answer. And then I called Gianna, and Gianna says, "Well, I'm talking to Mom." And then Gianna called me back, and then it was Sandy and Gianna and me. And I said, "Sandy, I need to know some things I need to buy. And I want to go onto Amazon right now and share my screen with you, and you tell me what to buy." And so we shopped for like an hour, and then I said, "This is what I want to do." Pulled up what she said. She told me which one to get. I bought it. Went to something else. She told me which one to get. I bought it. And we just continued to do this. And then I went on Amazon and bought her and sent her a $25 gift card to thank her for her time. Spent a ton of money, but she's going to know what I need for what I'm doing. But isn't that gorgeous? Once I find the right coral stone to put in the middle of those are going to be two nice rings. So, yeah. And this carnelian, I have to solder. Look at this carnelian stone. It looks like it's all faded out, but it's not. That's just the way that it was. But look here. It needs to be soldered right there. And I have not gotten to solder it yet, because I haven't taken the time to teach myself and practice. So I have to do that. But as soon as I do that, I will sell it. And of course, everybody's seen this a million times, so they know it needs to be soldered. When I sell it, they'll know that it was soldered, because I'm transparent. Okay. This bracelet will be up tomorrow. It's almost got the chevron look to it. And it's really wide. And here's the closure right here. It does open. It is a 1/2 inch wide. Okay, you guys all saw this, the gun bolo. Hey, Cindy, are you interested in this? I know you like fetish. I'll hit you up after I'll give you a good deal. Do you like that? It's got the little It's got liquid silver at top. Come on, Cameron. And little mother of pearl birds with little turquoise on either side of it. Super cute. I still have to test the clasp. Let me know if you like that. I know you'll like that kind of thing. All right. And then I've got this chain. You know, yeah, I went hardcore and maxed out a credit card buying that kind of stuff. And it's all in these drawers. So I've got this, and this is, maybe I already showed you, this is a solid box chain. A solid box. See how that's solid? Heavy duty, and it's got balls on it. Silver balls. Silver balls. Hi, Kristen. Kristen, I'm going to have an auction tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. Isn't that cute? That is so adorable. It's too short for me, but I cannot cut a stone. I hopefully at some point, once I learn how to solder and repair correctly, and I'm really, really, really good at it, and I'm able to do that no problem, I can already size, already size up because I've got one of the, oh, that's my soldering drawer. I have one of these sizers that goes from size 2 to 14, and then you just twist this, and this opens. So I've already got a really nice sizer. But eventually I would like something that will cut stones, but I'm far from that. I'm far away from that right now. I can't even think about it. And then, guys, I've got, now this has been tested. Beautiful, beautiful amber. Sterling silver. Gorgeous. It glows beautifully. And then I've got these earrings. They're not been cleaned yet, but I've got these amber earrings. This was short notice for us that, yes, we were definitely going to go tomorrow, or Saturday. I have this gorgeous, this is a smaller size, so hopefully Nikki's listening. Come on, Cameron. I shouldn't have to talk to you more than I talk to my husband. So this beautiful turquoise. And it's got balls. I didn't notice the balls when I bought it. I always focus on the turquoise. So I've got that. I'm going to go really, really fast, guys, because I've got a lot and I don't want to bore the crap out of you. But this basically is little stones of lapis. There's no little flecks or anything like that in there. It's, lower quality. It's not the high quality with the gold flakes or the, the blue or the white specks in it. But it's a beautiful little pinky ring. I'll have that tomorrow. Yeah, I just have to practice. I have my own personal items that need to be fixed, and so I'll work on those first. But this is just a beautiful ring. Almost goes all the way to the back. Gorgeous ring. Okay, this has not been cleaned, but this is a beautiful peridot ring. This is tested as a gem. So these are semi-precious gems. Just beautiful. It'll look even more beautiful when invoice you for it. I'll call you and we'll talk about it. If you're going to come tomorrow, I'll wait to invoice you. Or if you're not, I'll call you right after this. Okay, Cindy? I'll call you right after this. What time are you going to bed? But this is really pretty. It'll look even prettier after it's cleaned because these stones are dirty. Everything's open from the back. Gorgeous. I'm out of water already. Oh, yes, absolutely. And then I have this. This is supposed to be 925. And actually, guys, I'm not going to scratch this to acid test it. I'm just going to take the word that it is 925. It is copper over silver or rose gold over silver. I'm so bad with those kind of colors. I think it's copper, but it could be rose gold. I don't know. What do you think? Well, you can't see it because it doesn't show the right colors. But anyway, it's got CZs all the way around it. And it's funny because when you look at the stones, Cameron, I will beat you. Thank you, baby. You can see the copper reflecting through the stones. So I'll have that tomorrow too. Yeah, it looks coppery, but I guess rose gold does look coppery. Oh, wait till you see this, you guys. Cindy, anytime I touch my face or my body or whatever, I always have to alcohol myself just because of the whole COVID thing, because then I'm touching the jewelry. All right, guys. I'm going to show you these bracelets first. And then I'm going to ask you your opinion. Cindy, I'm glad you're here. What you think this stone might be. Now, when I wear this bracelet, it's not what you call like a smooth bracelet. It's not pokey, but you can feel the bracelet because it's tight on me. On somebody where it's loose, you probably wouldn't feel anything. But this is a bracelet of turtles. It's 925. Can you see all the turtles? It is adorable. It's got a spring ring clasp, but it's not flat. So all of the turtle legs, you see the legs? They're pointed down. See that? They're pointed down. So you feel those legs on your wrist. But to me, because if I wear this, it's tight on my wrist and I feel the legs. But if it were loose on somebody, I don't think you'd feel them. There we go, Patty. Start counting. Start counting. So I'll have this tomorrow, guys, for all my turtle lovers. I got to get with Robin because I've been hoarding all my turtle stuff for her, but I don't know that I want her to do an intro anymore. So I think I might just sell all my turtle stuff. So those are cute. Cute, Cameron. So you just got to threaten him. That's how I know he's a man. Cute little turtle bracelet. Okay. And I showed you all this, didn't I? I was going to keep this, but I didn't. Crushed turquoise bypass ring. I wore this to the store, right, as a knuckle ring, and I was folding t-shirts that my husband and I were looking at and putting them back in, and when I pulled my hand out, I didn't realize my ring was gone. And when I realized it was gone, I went right back to the stack of t-shirts and I found it in there. All right, this bracelet, I'm not going to measure and stuff, but you can move the lobster claw clasp on this if you want it to be longer, but it has a drop on it. There's the lobster claw clasp, and there's the drops. Now you can move the lobster claw clasp if you want it longer to one of these hooks, but here's the hook, so that is meant to dangle. And then here's the bracelet. Gorgeous filigree balls. Look at the filigree balls. Yeah, silver balls, of course. And then it's got the extender that is 3/4 of an inch. But you could really make this any, I am going to measure it. You could make it any length that you wanted to because you've got that dangle on it. And I was like, I'm going to keep this. And then I was like, no, Rambo, boxing, Rocky. I'm not going to keep it. So it's 7 inches as it is. So that's gorgeous. Okay, this, by looking at it, I would have to say it's the color of carnelian, but it looks like, here, I'll let you see it. And it's got this little thing. This is smooth right here. So this is part of the stone. It's carnelian colored. I got to get my phone so I can take a picture of it. Oh, my phone is here. Good. And see what they say it is. Let me get to it. It'll probably say carnelian agate, even though it doesn't have the swirls in it. I got that app, that rock finder, rock identifier. It is really neat. It's neat to have. Carnelian agate, chalcedony. Carnelian agate, a variety of chalcedony. So maybe I'll just say it's chalcedony. Mahogany jasper. Yeah, I would be more mahogany jasper than chalcedony. I just saw some mahogany jasper online. Thank you, Cindy. Put that ring right there. I'm going to research that later. I wish when you have a gem tester, it tells you everything. All the stones. All right, I've got this ring. I bought a ring lot just because it had some neat little rings in there. And this is just like a flower. I thought that was cool. And then this one. Plus, I like to have some basic things that are very low priced. Yeah, chalcedony. This is a double ring. So you've got 2 rings that form that knot. Just a simple little ring. This I have not cleaned up. However, it is a CZ stone. It's solid. It's a solid ring. It's not opaque at all. But, you know, sometimes it's fun to have a play ring. And I sell these rather cheap. And I wear pretend wedding rings because my ring needs so much work done to it. Come on. So this is fun. I bought a big old lot of rings. That's really fun. That's got a really neat design on the band. And then this ring would never fit me or on any of my fingers, but it's just so cute. And again, I sell these. They are sterling silver, guys. But the stones, of course, are imitation. They're very beautiful, very sparkly. Hi, Adam. But, you know, I call them play rings. They are sterling silver, though. So you are getting the sterling silver. But that is just gorgeous. If that fit on any of my rings, I would keep it. Because I think it's gorgeous. And then, I mean, this is not all stuff that I'm, just the stuff that I'm going to have. I'm going to have everything that's on this that I showed you earlier. Everything hanging up here, the pendants and the chains and all of that stuff. That's all still going to be available tomorrow. Cindy, let me ask you about this one because I haven't researched this. Now, this is transparent. You can see through it. But look at the stones. These are citrine. These tested citrine, as I would have expected. But look at this stone. It's like purple on one side. And you can, they're translucent. And it looks like tiger eye on the other side. And I haven't been able to find anything like it. What are your thoughts? Come on. There's the purple. And there's the tiger eye look. I mean, they've got really nice sized citrines on them. I don't know if you could see the translucency through it. See how it's translucent? I've never seen anything like this. I can't find anything like this. Any idea whatsoever? Obsidian. Mahogany. Obsidian. You could totally rock that, Adam. What are your thoughts on this one, Cindy? I can let you get a closer look at it when I call you after I'm done. It's a stunning, absolutely stunning. It's a nice dark purple. It's not showing as dark on here. But it's gorgeous. Okay. That's going to be scrap. This is testing, if memory serves correctly, this tested blue sapphire. Or no, blue, It's not iolite. It's not tourmaline. What's the other one, Cindy? I don't have my tester out. I keep it very protected. It tested spinel, blue spinel. But it's got a nice high setting with little hearts. Beautiful. Cameron, I will shake you. Oh, okay. Gotcha. And then this is blue. What did I just say, guys? Spinel. I didn't know there was 2 little stones beside each one. I'm going to have to test those because I didn't test those. But that's a really pretty ring. And it fits me. Huh. Tiger eye, brown and purple, but not translucent. Yeah, I'm not going to sell it until I know what I have, especially with those great big 3 citrines. Okay, so here is a beautiful. I still need to clean it up so that it sparkles, but I need to put a bail on it. But this beautiful cross. It's absolutely gorgeous. Hollow back. It's gorgeous. I just could not resist. Here's the 925 in the back. I often don't see those until I process them, but that's really pretty. Again, something I thought I would keep, but I really have to. Yeah, maybe I'll hit Vicky up. Maybe tomorrow. I don't want to wake her up. And then this needs to be cleaned. As I told you, everything does. But this is very unique in that it's just a CZ, but it's an adjustable ring because of the way that it's made, almost like a bypass, but it's tiny. So that's a neat ring. That came in that lot. And then another one of these with the rose gold and the stones. Stones, even though they are pronged, they're CZs. So they're pretties. So I don't know if I'll lot these 2 up and sell them together or sell them separate. I'm not sure. I know I have snake earrings. I have sterling silver snake earrings, Cindy. And then I've got this bracelet. Of course, it needs cleaned, but it's got that. Some people call it popcorn, but it's got that unusual, ununiformed linkage with the silver. That is so cool. So I've got that in a bracelet. This just came with the ring lot that I said I bought. If anybody has got a Nancy, oh, never mind. It's got a date on it. I had a Nancy heart, but it's got a date on it, so that'll get scrapped. Is this? Yeah, this is Mexican silver. But this is adorable. If I wore hearts, I love hearts. I love to doodle hearts, but I don't like to wear hearts. Oh, thanks, Adam. Love you, friend. Thanks for saying hi. It's just a hammered look heart with some gold over silver in the middle. I don't think it's like, regular 14 karat or anything like that, because I don't see a 14 karat or a 585. I think it's 585, yeah. Anywhere listed on here, so I'm assuming it's just gold over. But that's just a cute little heart pendant. It'll look beautiful once I clean it up. And then this bracelet, you guys, you can tell me what kind of bead. I don't know if these are Hishi beads or what kind of beads these are. It's got a T clasp. It's got silver balls and silver embellishments, these little beads. That's all, I'm assuming, sterling silver. I have to test it. And then it's got turquoise there. But then look at those. I don't know if those are from like a coconut shell or just wood. I don't know what kind of beads those are or what they're made of. I don't know if that's called Hishi beads. I don't know. But I love this bracelet. And it's got two little turquoise beads. Well, 4 turquoise beads. But I love this bracelet. I love the T-clasp. You know I love a T-clasp. And then it's got the 4 balls in the front. You know I like silver balls. It looks like one of them's got a little boo-boo. Does it? Nope. Yep. It's got a little dent. It's just flat. It's just flat there. It's not going to hurt anything. So I'll have that. This is just stuff that is brand new that I haven't processed yet. It has nothing to do with all the stuff I do have that you guys just haven't seen yet. Because I don't do, hey, look at what I got for tomorrow. I don't do those. I should, but I don't. Look at this, guys. I have to test the gold on this. Look at this citrine ring. In the gold around the silver. And then it's got the gold on the sides. I have to test that to see what level gold it is. But isn't that a gorgeous citrine ring? Be good, Cameron. I'll trade you in for a different camera. I won't. He knows I won't. Look at this other bracelet I've got, guys. This came in a grouping that I bought. It's a T-clasp. I love a T-clasp. And get this, you guys. It's big gemstone chips. I haven't tested each and every one. Like, I'm assuming that those are probably quartz. Maybe that one's aventurine. Amethyst, of course. But look at the thick amethyst chunks that you're getting. And then there's a big old ball. I love big balls. I love big balls, and I cannot lie. But look at those chunks of amethyst. Isn't that gorgeous? This is such a gorgeous bracelet. I don't usually sell this kind of bracelet, but dudes, my fellow dudes, it has to be done. Look how gorgeous and sparkly this is. Look at that. It's got to be sold. And then this is just a herringbone bracelet that needs to be cleaned. I'm not even going to show that. And then this, I think, is funky. I need to clean it. But in some of these, we may not even get to. I'm just showing you everything I got that I haven't processed yet. Why not? And this can actually be, all of these wires are loose. So if you wanted to move some of the, see how that's coming apart? If you wanted to move the balls or adjust them, you can do that. So you can actually size it to what you want, because none of them are soldered together. Oh wait, maybe there is a little bit on the bottom. Or I just can't. No, I think it is soldered on the bottom. Never mind. But that's really cool. That's going to be a chore to clean up, but that's really cool. And then, of course, I promised you guys Saturday that I would have this slide ready for you. And I will. This slide will be up for auction. And I've got, I thought I had another one too, but I probably, yeah, I sold it Saturday because she received it. No, there's another Omega. I got another Omega because this one doesn't fit on this. Doesn't fit on this chain. I got another Omega. I have to process it. Hang on, where is it? It was very tightly. They wound it very tightly and in very good condition. So apparently I have another stash of jewelry somewhere. Guys, I'll have to find it. But I have an Omega. I think it's 18-inch Omega. This looks gorgeous on. That is absolutely beautiful. And I have to do the due diligence of researching it, because I'm not sure who DD is. And then it's got that beautiful mark right there. So I've got this gorgeous cross with the turquoise and the rhodochrosite and the onyx and the lapis and red coral and the gaspiite. Seems like, since I brought to everybody's attention how rare gaspiite is, I'm finding it left and right. So that's really cute. I have got a whole nother box of jewelry, you guys, that, what did I do with it? I've been reorganizing this room all day. Oh, here. Nope, that's the broken one. Where is, maybe it is in here. Because yeah, I mean, I'll buy it anytime that I see it. And I will have other things too, guys. Look at this. This was supposed to be for me, but I might sell it. I might sell it. It is, it's a peacock. If I can get, it's a peacock, and that's all enameled. And he articulates why you'd want him to do this. I don't know, but his back comes down, so I don't know if you want to show him with his butt down, and then when he gets mad, he's shaking his tail feathers, and then his tail feathers come up. I don't know, but I bought him for myself, but I think I'm going to sell him. And this is a Siam piece. I know that Vicky loves Siam pieces. This is a different Siam piece. But that's really pretty. And there's the pin for it. But I love that. So I think I'm going to be selling that. Yeah, this is all good stuff that I haven't even shown you guys yet. Like this. I didn't get this in. It's already been processed. But that's a purple jasper. And these are picture jasper. And that's a dark chalcedony. Or, you know what I mean. That is a gorgeous pendant. So that'll be up tomorrow. You do collect? Well, I'll show it to you afterwards, Cindy. I'll give you first crack at it. I think I might see if I can wear these. These little turquoise earrings. Since I can wear some earrings now. Like these have not been irritating. Do my lobes look red? They don't, do they? So these have not been irritating me. They're a little red. I'll know like after I take them out if my ears get infected with them. I've got this turquoise that is gorgeous. I have a bunch of men's rings. Just need somebody to be interested in them. I've got these earrings. Cindy, you might like these. Those are gorgeous. Look at this ring. Cindy, look at this ring. This ring has no markings. The only thing it's missing is one bead of turquoise. But look at the bead, or look at the band, and look at the ring. It is so gorgeous. And it's got a little turquoise here, and then it's missing a turquoise here. And they didn't show that, and I missed it. And I paid up the butt for this, and now I got to find a little turquoise stone or a coral stone to put in there. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that. Hang on, I want to see if I have that other lapis earrings. These are larger. These are Mexico. You know I love my Mexico. For those who wear earrings that aren't danglies. And then I have earrings like this. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff, guys. And then look at this, has got butterscotch amber in it. See the little butterscotch amber. And then, oh, this is gorgeous. You know how I'm a sucker for, I'm a sucker for a bypass ring. I love bypass rings because if you do it right, you can adjust them to wear them on different fingers. So I've got this turquoise bypass ring that's gorgeous. And that is, it's lighter than it's showing. Let me see if I can get it to where it'll show. It's actually darker than that. It's not going to show. Maybe it'll show tomorrow. So I'll have that. That's gorgeous. That's marked. $925. Let me see if I can read the marking. I try and figure out the markings before, so you guys can have and print the research out for you. I can't read the letters. So you know who the designer is ahead of time. And then this is a cool thumb ring or a men's ring. But look how I've got a ton of spinner rings that are men's sizes. But this, come on, it's like a tribal pattern. Well, you guys saw it. But it's awesome as a thumb ring. Whoopsies. And then, oh, look at this druzy. I forgot what I was even in here looking for. Look at this azurite ring. Talk about different. Gorgeous azurite. And then look at the setting. The filigree and then the solid on the top. It's very light silver. It's hollow on the inside. There we go. So it's not heavy. You get that big, bulky look, but it's not heavy at all. But it doesn't fit me, so I can't keep it. But it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at this. And I think they painted this. They sprayed the gold on the druzy, and I didn't realize that when I was picking stuff up and I was going through stuff and going, oh yeah, I'll take that. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Oh yeah, I'll take that. I did not notice. I love a druzy when it's got the silver, polished silver on the sides. But this has like paint. It looks like it's just paints, sprayed on there for dramatic effect or something. But there we go. So I don't know if they were just trying to make the druzy more dramatic. But it's beautiful. Pyrite is beautiful on its own. It doesn't need to be spray painted. But I've got that. And it looks like there's paint on the inside of that too. Because that does not come off the outside. Oh, I lied. It does. So why they did that, I don't know. But it's a beautiful piece in and of itself. And I have not tried to use nail polish remover to get that off of there. Nail polish remover might take that off there, but it's still very pretty. Very pretty piece. I like azurite. That's what I was saying earlier. I might sell my azurite that it was like the first really like nice ring I bought for myself right here. And everybody always wants it. Everybody always wants it. And it's a larger size. I wear it on my middle finger. And I was thinking maybe I would see the azurite on the inside there. Maybe I would sell that tomorrow. That and Cindy, did you see this? Guess who made this? Look at the silver work. Look at the design on the band. Hi, Jude. I'm talking about your jewelry that you sold me. Guess who made that, Cindy? This is an Elaine Yazzie. It's a Yazzie. I finally have a Yazzie. No, I was talking about how I'm seriously thinking, Jude, of selling my azurite. And I have azurite earrings in right now. And that lapis that I got from you, was the first haul I bought from you. I might sell those. And I said I would never sell them, but I just bought all those collectibles. But I don't know, because every time I go out, every time I wear jewelry, I wear this jewelry. Every time. Since the day I got it. When I wear jewelry, I've always worn it. And then every other finger has turquoise on it. So it's this, and then every other ring has turquoise. Like, this is my middle finger ring on the other hand. My mother wants this really bad. My mother wants this really bad too, but the thing is, my mother doesn't pay for her jewelry. I give it to her. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to have a ton of stuff. That's just so beautiful. I just need to get a stone for it. Right on the edge there. I know so many people that would wear that just like it is without the stone. Yeah, I know. I bought so much stuff from Jude. Jude, look at this one. What stone do you think this is on the bottom? This is going to go in my auction tomorrow, Jude. I'm going to have an auction at 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night, because I'm going to be out of town on Saturday. Look how gorgeous that is. Yeah, I'm going live tomorrow at 5 Eastern, because I can't have an auction Saturday. Tom and I are going to be in Chicago. So I'm going to see what this stone says it is. What do they say this stone is? This beautiful purple stone I said I wasn't going to sell. Rhodonite. Rhodonite. Let me shoot it from this angle. I can get it right from the top. Rhodonite. Rhodonite. There is, I'll tell you here in just a moment. See, here's my picture down here. Here. Where is my finger? Right here. There's my picture. And that's what they're saying it is. So I'll have to do some research. Rhodonite is a type of mineral, also known as coming tonight, said Hipflippin' Daddy. Hermanite, hydropite, kapnikite, magnan amphibole, vermilion jade. But these pictures don't really look like it. A manganese anisocate, rhodonite often displays prismatic and almost perfect cleavage in its natural state. It owes its coloring to traces of manganese, for which rhodonite is historically mined. Colors: red, pink, brownish red, gray. See, it's purple. I don't think it's picking up on it's all purple. Maybe it's just a purple jasper. It's not see-through. It's hard. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Because I love purple. That's my color. I didn't want to sell it. I have to write this down, though. And then this gorgeous ring. I'm going to have to part with this. Okay. So we're thinking we're going to write it down. Rhodonite. And then we're going to Jude. Look at this peacock I bought for myself. And because I spent $500 on sports memorabilia for myself, boxing and Rocky and Rambo and whatnot. This is Siam. Isn't that cute? It's a pin, but it's a peacock, but the back folds down. And there's the little pin in the hinge. Isn't it cute? And this is enameled. But I'm going to call Cindy. Cindy might, if Cindy wants it, make me an offer. What collectibles did I buy, Jude? I showed everybody earlier some of what I got. But I bought, don't laugh because this stuff's important to me. I'm a huge Stallone fan. And I bought, because I'm getting ready to put 2 shelves up here, take my pegboard down and put 2 shelves up. I bought some Rambos. Why is my mouse over there? I bought some Rambos and Rockies and weapons and a bunch of boxing memorabilia from like the old time boxers like Roberto Duran, Rocky Marciano, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, a lot of Mike Tyson because you know I like Mike Tyson. Just some cool stuff. Some big old silk art posters. Some cards. Just a lot of stuff that I bought a Larry Bird starting lineup. Larry Bird's my favorite basketball player of all time. He played back with the Celtics in the 70s. But things that are important to me that I thought, now that Tom and I split everything down the middle, I've got my own money. And I thought, well, you know, like here's an 80s Rocky doll. Here's like the most kick butt Rambo, right? So I want these things to display so I have enough Rambos for every weapon. And I have some other ones in package that my husband bought me as collectibles a while ago. But I spent like $500 on this stuff. And so because I spent like $500, unless I change my mind tomorrow, but I don't think I will. Kristen, you love boxing? Oh, you and I are going to have to hang. I'm putting it down here so I don't get my Kristen's. Oh, we're going to talk tomorrow. So, Jude, I don't know if you've seen this ring that I got myself. And I said I would never sell it. I mean, just look how beautiful it is. There's no markings or anything. But look how big it is. Oh, Cindy, thank you, honey. I love you. Look how big it is. And then this pendant that says Mexico Navajo with the bear. And it's weighty, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's got, come on, Cameron, good boy. It's got turquoise, but look at the silver. And it's got Larimar. And I said I would never sell these pieces. And I've only had them a couple weeks. And I wear them constantly. Oh, Cindy, thank you, baby. I love you too. But because I spent like $500 on collectibles, Jude, I said I would sell them. So this thing is humongous. It is humongous. It is 2 inches, 2 inches long, and 1.25 inches almost wide. And I think it's a 9. And I'm going to sell it. Only because I figured, do I enjoy this jewelry every second of every day that I'm in this office? Or do I enjoy it when I wear it, which is when I go out, which is not very often. But if I put my shelving up and I have all my Rambos and all my sports stuff here, I'll enjoy that every time I come in the room. Plus, I feel guilty. I just started keeping jewelry for myself. It is a 9. I just started keeping jewelry for myself. So, you know, I was feeling guilty about that. And then I bought my collectibles and I was feeling guilty about that. And then I've got this mother of pearl. Oh no, is it missing? It's missing a marcasite right there. I need to put a marcasite in there. Okay. That's got to go in that box. I have so much stuff. I really can't show you the rest of it. There's just too much. There's this pendant. The bail is on its own, but it's got a nice big bail. So that's gorgeous. I think I showed you these earrings, didn't I? And I have more like earrings like this, which I was going to keep, but I'm not going to now. And earrings like this, which I was going to keep, but I'm not going to now. And then I have that Omega chain somewhere to go on that slide. Oh, look at this pendant, you guys. I have so much work to do before tomorrow, but I plan on being up all night. So look at this. This one's already been verified. Come on, baby. It's got the opal on the top. And then it's got 2 pieces of gaspionite. And then opal. And then that purple. Which I'm not sure if that purple's that what's it called? It's not, I thought I wrote it down. Charoite. I did, Kristen. I bought a bunch of sports collectibles, and I'd rather have those. And I could keep them both. I could keep the jewelry and the sports collectibles, but I just feel guilty. But isn't that beautiful, you guys? Gorgeous. But you'll have to, if we even get through it all, see it tomorrow. And for my mother of pearl lovers, this has to be cleaned up, but all of that mother of pearl, and it's a dome ring. So pretty. I got to put this on a chain. I wore this several times when I got it. This is actually coming from my personal collection, but you think the big one's Charolite? Look at that turquoise. Actually, one of those turquoises would fit in that ring. Remember I said that ring? I'm not convinced on selling my Yazzie though, guys. Remember I said that one ring had the, what did I do with it? But I like this pendant. It's beautiful with all that turquoise. And I could sell that pendant. I've been wearing it long enough. I've been wearing it for like a month. So it's time to sell it and let somebody else enjoy it. Where's that big, beautiful ring that was missing the one little stone? You guys know what I'm talking about. What did I do with it? You think this is Charolite? You think this one's Charolite? Sugarlight. Sugarlight. So you think this is Charolite? And the other one is Sugarlight. I'm spending so much time trying to learn turquoise. And then you think the purple in that is Sugarlight. Huh. Thanks, Jude. I'll research it. I forgot all about Sugarlight. What do you think about this, Jude? That mark right there is smooth. I thought it was a scratch, and then I actually, with my tooth, tried to make another mark in the stone to see if I could put another mark in the stone, and I couldn't. So that stone was where it was. It's light, though. It's a stone, but it's like a lighter stone. In the phone says it's rhodonite, so I don't know. And then this one, did you see this one? That's citrine. But these are translucent. You can like see the light through them. And one side's purple and one side's like tiger's eye. That's the tiger eye. And then that side is the purple. And Cindy was saying that sometimes the tiger eye will be, you know, have the purple on it, but not translucent. There we go. They're translucent. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that. I can't find anything on the computer about it. All right, you guys. I am going to go. I have so much more, but you may or may not have seen that. But I just wanted to get on here and be like, guys, I'm going to be live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Thank you, Jude. There we go. That's super pretty. Super pretty. Again, I was going to keep it, but now I can't. All right, guys. I've got to get all this other stuff processed so that it's ready for the auction tomorrow. Here's a very pretty, look at the band, piece of lapis with the gold specks. Isn't that gorgeous? So, all right, guys. This needs cleaned, but isn't that gorgeous? Very vintage. All right, I gotta go. I have so much to do. So much to do. And these, I bought myself one because usually these come with earrings. And I've been wanting one, but I can't find them without the earrings. Well, I found one without the earrings and I bought it. And then I must have forgot I bought it. And I found another one without the earrings and bought it. And somehow I ended up with 3 of them. So one of them I will be keeping. And then the other 2 I'll be selling. So that's just a pendant, an amethyst pendant. Go figure me to buy 3 of them. Here's the second one. And then I've got a third one, which I could make earrings, but I don't want to. I could make them into earrings, but I don't want to do that because I want to keep one for a pendant. All right, guys. I will let you go. And I will see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Bye, guys. Have a good day. We've been on here for 3 hours. No. All right. Bye, guys.